The Clydebank Blitz comprised two devastating Luftwaffe air raids on the shipbuilding and munition-making town of Clydebank in Scotland, which took place in March 1941. As a result of the raids on the nights of 13 and March 14, 1941, the town was largely destroyed and it suffered the worst destruction and civilian loss of life in all of Scotland. 1,200 people died, 1,000 people were seriously injured, and hundreds more were injured by blast debris. Out of approximately 12,000 houses, only 8 remained undamaged, with 4,000 completely destroyed and 4,500 severely damaged. Over 35,000 people were made homeless. Clydebank's production of ships and munitions for the Allies made it a target, similar to the Barrow Blitz. Major targets included the John Brown and Company's shipyard, ROF Dolmuir, and the Singer Corporation factory. A total of 439 bombers dropped over 1,000 bombs. RAF fighters managed to shoot down 2 aircraft during the raid, but none were brought down by anti-aircraft fire. In his book Luftwaffe over Scotland, A History of German Air Attacks on Scotland, 1939-45, amateur historian Les Taylor characterized the Clydebank Blitz as the most cataclysmic event in wartime Scotland. He claims that while the raid on March 13 was not intended as a terror attack, it caused extensive damage because there was a lot of housing near the specific targets. But the bombings the following night were indeed a terror attack, as it was intended to crack morale and force the people to call for an end to the war. However, it had quite the opposite effect, strengthening resolve for the war in Scotland. To the immediate west of the town was situated Clydeside's main Admiralty oil storage facility, covering 130 acres, 53 ha. Luftwaffe target maps categorized this area as the primary target. Post-raid surveys counted 96 bomb craters. 11 tanks were destroyed and 7 were severely damaged. The resulting inferno blazed for over 4 weeks. Clydebank, to the immediate east, suffered badly as a result of being in close proximity. Clydebank in 1941 was a small industrial town, approximately 2 miles, 3 kilometers, long, with an occupied townscape space of just over 112 square miles, 4 square kilometers. Target discrimination was made difficult by the close mix of industry and housing, resulting in a catastrophic housing loss. Many industrial targets were severely damaged. Singer's woodyard was destroyed and Singer's main building was badly damaged. Rothsey Dock and John Brown's shipyard suffered severe incendiary damage. William Beardmore & Co. lost furnaces and related industrial infrastructure. Schools, churches, and built-up town areas became victims of incendiaries. The main Blitz Memorial is located in Dalnatar Cemetery above Clydebank. It is composed of a substantial granite memorial with bronze cast plates at its base designed by artist Tom McKendrick. The castings name the 528 casualties. The memorial sits over the remains of Clydebank's unclaimed dead. An additional memorial is dedicated to the crew of a Polish destroyer, or PPO Run, which helped defend the town from the docks of the John Brown and Company's shipyard. It is located directly opposite from the town hall, which has itself a shrine dedicated to those in Clydebank who died during World War I and World War II. There is another war memorial on Graham Avenue. A recording made in May 1941 by bombed-out civilian Tom Wright features on the Blitz, an archive audiobook CD issued in 2007. MacLeod, John, River of Fire, The Clydebank Blitz, Berlin Ltd., 2010, 256 pages. ISBN 1-84341-049-4. MacPhail, IMM, The Clydebank Blitz, West Dunbartonshire Libraries and Museums, 2007, 118 pages. ISBN 0-9537736-2-0. McCloskey, Keith. From the Blitz to University Flighting, Essays on Glasgow's Aviation History. Published on Amazon, 2019. ISBN 978-170-607-9569. Taylor Les, Luftwaffe over Scotland, A History of German Air Attacks on Scotland, 1939-45, Whittles Publishing, 2010, 160 pages. ISBN 1-84995-000-8.